He's nearing 80. They've just entered their teens. He's worked the last 65 years as a mechanical engineer. They play video games.
Kids in my day never got away with things like that.
Brought up in two completely different worlds.
Women hairdo looks like a mop.
There is one interest they have in common: four-wheel drives. Tune in to see whether these juniors can withstand the heat and put up with Allan.
And you missed a bit back here. You've got to be joking. Gee. Oh, come on. Come on, hurry up. Blooming kids, I don't know. Gee. Okay, so you're the guys I've got to train up to become four-wheel drive terrain tamer specialists, eh? Wow. Don't let me see you putting your feet on the desk around here. Yeah, because I'm getting on in years, a bit of a coincidence that the boss is getting me to train you guys. In 65 years that I've been a mechanic, I've learned a lot, but there's an awful lot still for me to learn. So I don't want to frighten you, but it's a bit of study, a bit of reading, a lot of questions to ask, okay? How do you reckon you'll go, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in your shed. How about you, mate? What?
Done a clutch change.
I can't hear.
I've done a clutch change.
Oh, did that work out all right?
Yeah.
That's a shot. What about you, fella?
We built a go-kart.
Oh, yeah. You go all right?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty exciting. All right, what about you?
I replaced back paneling with some 44-gallon drum.
Oh, did you? Right. All right, well, what we got here, we got some overalls. I don't know whether you're fit to wear these sort of overalls, but by the end of the time, you better be. And if you can't see out of the top of them, you've got the wrong size on. Okay, sort them out, buddy.
And now the training begins.
All right, where's the young bloke gone?
Oh, I went home, it was a crook.
Oh, I don't feel so good either. Can I go home?
No.
Oh, listen, we've lost one guy already. We haven't even started yet. Do you reckon you guys will stand the distance?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be serious, by the way. Okay, I want to check with you guys a couple of things to see what you know about, because I know what I've got to teach you. What do you think that's for?
Oh, it's the air filter.
Hey, what was that?
It's the air filter.
What's that do?
Supplies that keeps air fresh for the engine.
Who cares about fresh air for the engine? What does that do if I don't have fresh air?
Well,
It wears out the engine from
That sounds
all
pretty good.
dirty.
Okay, so it's an air cleaner. What's the thing under there, that big blobby looking thing with all the...
It's the
fittings on it?
carburetor.
Yeah, what's that do?
Uh,
Mixes a bit of air with the fuel, eh? All right, we'll look into that later. What do you think the thing is over in the corner there?
that's a heater.
A heater, okay, so that's doing pretty well. And the blue thing?
brake.
Brake booster. Right, and this funny looking thing here?
Radiator.
Oh, I think I'll go home. You guys know it all, don't you?
Do the boys know their four-wheel drives?
What sort of vehicle's that?
Land Cruiser 200.
200 series, all right. No one there?
Nissan GQ.
GQ Patrol. And that one there, that's pretty easy. Oh, Jeep will do us. Did I sell? What's that one?
Mitsubishi Triton.
Mitsubishi Triton. That's, you can read quite well, can't you?
Time for the boys to get their hands dirty.
Why do you think we're going to need a grease parts?
So it all runs smoothly.
Yeah, sounds good. Any other reason?
So it doesn't rust.
Yeah, so it doesn't rust. Get grit and sand out of your shackles and things. Bit hard to get a good glove these days. Unless you're doing brain surgery. That's tomorrow's lesson. The only way to put grease right through the bearing is not cover it all over like a lot of people do. We want to push it down like that. Just have a go at that. Just keep an eye on each one and have a look as you go around. And the bearing actually feel a lot heavier. It's surprising how much grease you can get in there. The wind's coming through like you've been doing it. Then I'd revolve it a bit if you can. And you'll almost hear the air coming out of it, okay? And then just do it again. Look at that, fantastic. Years ago we never had gloves. You kids are spoiled. That means I've got to have a bath tonight. It's just not Wednesday. How you going with that? See, it's effective, isn't it? Like, you can see what I'm talking about? It really works. Once you've greased them, don't put them down in the dirt, of course, will you? Okay, put them down on your old bit of skateboard and be ready to put them in. Well, guys, that's the first session over. How'd you go, all right?
Yeah, good.
It's going to be, I told you it's going to be pretty rough. It's going to get a bit tougher. You reckon you can stand it?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll catch up with you later. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Okay.
When you ask Allan, you ask Terrain Tamer.